What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and today we're going to be talking about the all-new free Legends, also with the Michael Vick power-up. You guys better make sure that you have some time in your schedule to go ahead and play those limited time solos, because obviously if you don't get them done now, you're not going to get the free tokens that's going to ultimately get you one of those cards for free at the end of 10 weeks. I've spoken about it in several videos where you know, pretty much if you've been able to get all these tokens as it goes through, once they release all 10, you will be able to get any of the 10 for free, full overall, all that good stuff, all right? So just so you guys are aware of that, that's pretty much what's going on with that. But this is the first week in a very, very long time where I actually like both of the Legends that have been released. So I really urge you guys to go out there and see what you can do with the B-Doc and the Gale Sayers. Now, when we take a look at the cards, you'll see that, you know, he's going to be able to get evasive, right? Gale Sayers. So it's a very, very interesting thing that a lot of you guys have been asking me, because, you know, I've been very, very huge on Marcus Allen. Now, this guy is going to be faster than Marcus Allen. So it's going to be something to where I would say, based on everything that he has with his card, everything overall, it more than likely, like I said, it's worth it. All right, it's definitely worth it for you to be able to go after this guy. Again, you know, honestly, the reason that I would keep the Bo Jackson power-up is simply because sometimes you need that power boost. Now, I kept him at 89 overall instead of getting rid of him completely because of his speed, because of him being that fast. The issue is, if you keep Marcus Allen and you take off his ability, he doesn't play the same. So none of these cards really do what they're supposed to do by themselves. So it's very, very difficult for me to say, you know what, get rid of him completely, do this, do that. The only thing that I could probably say is that you can get rid of Marcus Allen and then utilize this guy and then keep Bo Jackson the way he is without abilities as the backup. Now with Brian Dawkins, he comes in as an 87 speed. So this is a really, really, it's a really, really good safety for what we need right now, because he's gonna get chemmed up, obviously, to an 88 speed, but it's his natural position. Right now, I've been using different players, whether it's my cornerback, you know, Ken Houston. I put different people at free safety because speed has been an issue. He right now can do that, but remember, my goal is to wait for Sean Taylor. I don't know what you guys are trying to do, but Sean Taylor's the GOAT. So that's pretty much what I'm trying to do right now. Depending on how it works out, I have to pretty much look at the stats, but Sean Taylor should be at least a 90 speed, you know, chemmed up, because they don't usually give him anything too crazy. And look at the way that they've been releasing the cards. They've been kind of giving us, you know, really, really good cards based on the namesake. Like, you see how they weren't scared to put Michael Vick, and he gets like a 91 speed when you max him out. So they're not going to be scared to do that. So you're going to definitely need to be able to get these things done. Now, who's more important? That's pretty much what it's all about. All right. Who's going to be more important for your lineup? All right, let's go take a look first at their overalls, but definitely get those two solos in, because like I said, this is the first week in a very, very long time that I've loved both of the actual Legends that have been released. All right, so look, let's go over here. We're gonna take a look at it, and if you guys are going psycho trying to pull Mike Vick, let me know about that too, because I'm not about that life. I'm gonna be honest with you, like that dude right there, it ain't no way I'm pulling him, so I'm just gonna chill and just relax myself a little bit. All right, so look, we're gonna go to Legends. All right, let's go to the program, let's go to Legends, take a look at it. Guys, like I said, get that power up, power them up to the max of where they can get to, and then you figure out what you want to do. But I just want to kind of give you guys some insight into what's going on. Let me see, what are they, 90s? Let's see what we got here. Gale Sayers. All right, so they have, okay, look, notice his price range, right? Okay, when you look at why would he be this expensive? Okay, let's go ahead and compare it and see what's going on. Now, remember that these numbers are numbers that are happening before you power him up. So he's going to be a 92 overall, right? I believe that that's what he would be with the power up. They usually give him the +1, all right? You could probably chem him up with more things, power run, all kinds of runs with the runs, and then see what happens with that. But that's not what this is about. Look at the difference between he and Marcus Allen, because if you even get the +1s from the power up, you're looking at 91 speed. Not only is the 90 speed next level tier, you're looking at 91, and then you're looking at 91 acceleration. Then his agility is in the 90 threshold. Like, this is getting crazy. Now, let's just take a look at some things that's going to make you understand that when he fumbles the football, don't rage uncontrollably. All right, his carrying is 83. So I'm going to let you know this straight out. Marcus Allen over the last couple of weeks has fumbled for me more than any other time. I don't know if that has something to do with the title update. I don't know what it is, but he's fumbled in core key positions for me over the last couple of weeks. The 83 carrying may not be smart, but for me, I think it's necessary because of the speed, because you can't hit something you can't catch. So this dude is going to be very, very fast and elusive on the speed, similar to the way that they have Christian McCaffrey. I don't know if many of you guys have used McCaffrey, but he's very, very agile. That's one of his key components, and it does really show up on the field with the next level tier. Just so that we're clear about it, it is something that it really does matter. Now, Marcus Allen can also truck, and he can also stiff arm, even though he's at the 84 with the trucking. We're going to take a look at his stiff arm in a second, right? The elusiveness being at 90 is also very good because his spin move. I want to talk to you guys about evasive again, though, because remember, you don't get a refund for the abilities. So I spent 1,500, training points on getting this guy evasive. I got to eat that, bro. You see what I'm saying? Like, you're not getting any of that back. That's a very, very serious thing, especially with a lot of us that are no money spent. You can't be running around doing that. Now, his stiff arm is 78, so he won't be able to get those animations as consistently as Marcus Allen would. And then you can look right there and see, you see the spin move, that 81, that's also not good. But his juke move is there. So pretty much what you're getting is this, right? If you spin move with Marcus Allen at his 88 core, he's spin moving everybody and my mom's, right? This guy won't get that animation at 81. Now, the evasive probably would enhance him, but more than likely what you're going to get is more of a faster player that can get evasive. You see what I'm saying? When you put the evasive on a card, just because of the simple fact that you can get evasive, more than likely he's going to do the same spin as Marcus Allen. But if you don't put abilities on him, he's going to be a normal, just a normal regular card that's not really doing anything. That's the point that I want to put out. A lot of you guys, I want to get him, but I don't want to power him up. I'm very, very hesitant to go to any card because of all the stuff that I invested in the card specifically. You see what I'm saying? This is a third level gear with the evasive. This is not cheap stuff. So all of you guys that get these power-ups, you're like, yeah, I got Brian Dawkins. Bro, you got to make them play like the way they were when they were actually playing. Like, for instance, Brian Dawkins, for me, was one of the biggest hitters ever, right? He was a very, very smart free safety. I loved watching him play, but EA Sports usually doesn't give him a lot of credit for his hit power. Like, 91 is decent, but he would, for me, 99 hit power no matter when they put him out. Because that's what I saw from him. People didn't want to be hit by this guy. Dudes would literally catch the ball and just crumble up in the fetal position because they didn't want to get hit by this guy. So for me, I just think that, I know it's early, but I would just give him 99 hit power, bro, because that dude was hitting people's heart out of their chest. But again, his zone coverage is very, very good, and that's going to be chemmed to 90. All right, so just think about it like this. If you get a B-Dawk right now, this guy is going to be one of the hottest commodities at free safety at the natural position up until the point where you see Sean Taylor. Because once Sean Taylor is released, all bets are off. Because if they keep the game the way it is right now, and Sean Taylor being a big-bodied safety and having the hit power, having that zone, it's gonna be really, really bad for a lot of dudes. Plus, he has a lot of block shed. So if you wanted to put him in that corner, if a guy's trying to run foolishness and run the ball and doing all kind of weird stuff, he's getting off of any wide receiver or any tight end. So if they do it realistically the way that it was before. But this guy is a very, very formidable tight end. All right, so you could definitely power him up, I guess, to an 89 if you were looking to eventually add it. But with these prices right now, you can see, like I told you off the bat, I love these legends are really, really good. We've gone weeks where the legends are like, you know what I'm saying, bro, I'm not looking for that, nah, I'm good. This week, anything that you pull, you're making coins off of. Michael Vick, Brian Dawkins, Gale Sayers, no matter what you pull, you're going to get something crazy off of it. So this is something that I have to definitely look at and try to figure it out, because it doesn't really make any sense, to keep going and putting other players in positions, because it just makes them play, like, even though they pretty much play well, it's just easier for you if you know you have the best player at that position. But again, this is 1.1 mil. Like, bruh, look, my bank account ain't set up to do all this, so I'm not doing it. But again, you get the free power up, you know, get him at like what is his speed right here? He's an 87. So the power up might get him to like an 85, which will save you from the training that you would have to use for powering Eddie Jackson up for his limited. See, that's the thing that people don't understand. You still have to give him an additional boost. Like, I can give him a boost with like 1,000 training to get him higher right before his limited, but Eddie Jackson is not my year-end safety. More than likely, Sean Taylor will be. You know what I'm saying? But this guy, if I were to pull him, I would probably sell him right now and just keep saving for Sean Taylor and just wait. Because you can use other players at the free safety position. It's just that his natural position of free safety in this game, he's probably going to be one of the better free safeties. And if he hits you, he has hit power similar to, war hero Pat Tillman. So what that means is this hit power is very, very wild in this game. So more than likely, you're going to fumble the football every snap. Like, it's not even going to be a game about it. So you got to be very, very careful with the way that you move with it, because it's a necessity to understand that part of the game is fumbling. Part of the game, you're getting hit, and you're gonna put the ball on the turf, and that's pretty much it. So, like, again, if you pull these cards, because this is the #1 question that I get: Gmias, should I sell this guy? Gmias, should I get this guy? And I always tell you guys, like, straight honestly, look, I want you guys to build your team the way you like it, not the way I like it, not the way the other guy likes it, the way that you like it. So if you're willing to go and invest in a Gale Sayers, what I just showed you, that Marcus Allen technically is still the better running back without the speed, that's on you. Because once you get evasive, everything is pretty much, they're going to do the same things. They're going to spin the same way. They're going to juke the same way. They're going to do all of those things the same way. So it all becomes, it's your choice if you want to invest in it now. Just remember, those Madden 10 players, we don't know what else is coming. So when you start spending coins like this, because there's no way Brian Dawkins stays at 1.1 mil for long as they continue to put out cards. Because like I said, once the GOAT Sean Taylor drops, that price, nobody's gonna be looking at Brian Dawkins, because it's like a Madden favorite. Sean Taylor is a Madden favorite, and even for the Redskins fans when he played, he was just such a prolific player. So most people are gonna go after that card. So that will drop in price. Plus, I got the Mutt Master. So I already got a guy that can do that. And like I told you, I kept Ken Houston, and I could always put him on that side of the field at the free safety position. I keep telling you guys, Eddie Jackson does not play any snap for me at all, ever, at any time. So I have players that I can put there, and I can save as many coins as I possibly can while upgrading other parts of my team. You see what I'm saying? So that you don't have to go too crazy, buy packs, and do all this weird stuff and not pull anything. Why would I do that when I just most recently invested in my center and made a better center out of Kevin Mawai, who has made my offense prolific? Okay, he's made my that speed difference, not running around with a 47 speed like the Dallas Cowboy dude, Travis Frederick, that was night and day for me. You know what I'm saying? I went up like 22 speed points. This guy moves now. I can run my plays a lot better. So that's what I would urge you guys to do right now. Go after the free cards, see what you can do with them. All right, #1, see what you can do with them. If you want to power them up to an 89 or whatever, see how it works out. And then decide if you want to invest in it. Just remember, the cards are being released very, very rapidly. So if that continues, the price ranges of these cards are going to diminish very, 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 very quickly. And then you're going to be the one that loses, especially if you did things like I did and invested in higher tier things like evasive. All right, you guys go out there and get it done. You guys know where to find me. Shout out to everybody that's come through. Shout out to the people that came over from Twitch after we just did Twitch Rivals. You can always follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all at GmiasWorld. If you have any other questions, leave it in the comments. I'm gonna see you guys and girls next time. Remember, football's back, guys. Have a good day. One love, y'all.